Good evening, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here. Tonight in this video is now another extended video of the previous, Chrysler HEMI, video. And tonight, tonight is now another extended video of the previous Chrysler HEMI motor, of the previous Chrysler HEMI motor video. And tonight in this video, I'm gonna attempt to finish this last version off. So I'm still on the Gen 1 motor, but I'll attempt to finish this last few pieces, few pieces off. So I only got a few left. 4 versions of the engines left. So I got 4 engines left, and then I'll do the next version soon. So let's attempt to finish this off. But before I start, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and and hit all so that when I make pretty uploads. All right, all right, all right, all right. So without any further ado, let's begin. So without any further ado, let's begin. So the next version I'm on is the 241. Dodge introduced the 4-liter motor in in 1953. Bore was 3.3 bore was 3.4375 inches. So 3.4375 inches, and so 3.4375. Bore was 3.4375 inches, and stroke was 3.25 inches, with a low compression with a low compression ratio of 7 to 1 in both 1953 and for the 1954 Meadowbrook. The 4-liter produced 140 horsepower. For 1954, during near the mid 50s, the more senior Dodges received a higher 7.5 to 1 7.5 to 1 compression ratio 150, 7.5 to 1 compression ratio 150 horsepower version. This motor is not the same. So this motor isn't the same as the 4-liter Plymouth 241 motor, which had polyspheric headers. The 241 Dodge HEMI only lasted 2 years, being replaced by the 270 for 1955. Speaking of which, that's the next motor on. So the 270 is next, so let's do it. So the D553 1955-56 Dodge Red Ram Dodge Red Ram HEMI 270 displaced 4.4 liters, and was used in premium 55 and 56 Dodge vehicles. Bore was 3.625. Bore was 3.625 inches. And stroke was pretty much the same as the 241, 3.25 inches. It wasn't the same as the 270 270 polyhead in the Dodge in the Dodge Coronet. The Dodge Coronet, the 270, the 4.4 liter produced 183 horsepower at a compression ratio at a compression ratio at a compression ratio at a compression ratio of 7.6 to 1. In higher trims like the Dodge Royal, the Super Red Ram featured a four barrel carburetor and produced 193 horsepower. So 10 extra horsepower with that carburetor setup at the same compression ratio, 7.6 to 1. Next is the 315 for 19 next is the 315 for 1956. Dodge increased increased the increased the increased the increased the displacement increased the displacement to 5.2 liters with a longer so to 5.2 liters, the same configuration as the Lamborghini Huracan and Gallardo pretty much. And Gen 6 Mustang GT350R say 5.2 liters. Say 5.2 liters with a longer 3.8 inch stroke and a taller raised deck motor block, but used polyspheric heads, so polyspheric rather than HEMI headers on a base version. The optional high performance D500 version had both a four barrel carburetor and a larger valved Dodge hemispherical combustion chambered header. So hemispherical combustion chambered header. Also a race only pack. So a race only pack called either the D dash 500-1 or just D500 dash 1 or just simply dash 1 was available with a special aluminum dual four barrel intake that sported a pair of Carter sported a pair of Carter so sported a pair of Carter so sported a pair of Carter so Carter WCF Carter W Carter WCFB carburetors similar to the ones on a Chrysler both the Chrysler 300B, Chrysler 300B, and so Chrysler 300B and DeSoto Adventurer. This motor used the same this motor used the same cylinder heads. So this motor used the exact so the this motor used the same exact cylinder heads as the base D500 model. In 1957, the D501 was the Chrysler 354, not a Dodge-based motor, unfortunately, but oh well. So 351, that appears to be, I'd say 5.7, like around 5.8 liters, I think, I don't know. Maybe 5.75, I'm not 100% too sure, but oh well. But it wasn't a Dodge-based motor. And last but certainly not the very least, we got is the 325. Dodge released the Dodge released released the 325. So Dodge released the 5.3 liter. Dodge released the 325, a 5.3 liter Super Red Ram motor for 1957. It used a 3 11/16. It's hard to like really say it. It's not usually like not usually like half, quarter, eighth, or anything like that. It's 11/16. It used a 11/16. It's quite hard to really tell. Inch bore and 3.8 inch. So 3 inch bore, and this next this is much easier. 3.8 inch stroke. So 3.8 inch stroke. And a polyspheric chambered header, referenced as KDS, in its base version. Let's take this off because it's a word. in its base version, a higher performance 325 was offered. So 5.3 liter 325 was offered. 325 was offered. 325 was offered with HEMI headers as the KD excuse me, KD 500. The KD, so KD-500. The KD KD-500. So KD-500-1 came with dual four barrel so dual four barrel carburetors. Last part, and it'll mark the end of the Gen 1. Even though the HEMI had, so even though the HEMI headed even though the HEMI headed even though the HEMI headed offerings excuse me, so even though the HEMI headed the HEMI headed offerings sported dimples in the valve covers for mechanical adjuster clearance. So mechanical adjuster clearance. So mechanical adjuster clearance. All engines, all motors had hydraulic lifters. Alright, and now that is officially the end of the Gen 1. So for my next HEMI motor video will be about the classics one, the best one, which y'all gonna love this one, and y'all love this one perfectly. The Gen 2 426. That's right, the mighty 426 is the next one I'm doing. From from 1964 so 1964 to so 1964 to 1964 so 1964 to 1971. So from 1964 to 1971. Starting off, the first part is the Chrysler's development program from 1962 to 1966. Alright, so that'll be it for now. If you guys like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so you'll know when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon. In the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there. Excuse me. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.